This is Saturday, January 24th in Northwest Alabama. I usually do my hiking walks on Sunday, but how could you not take a walk on weather like today? I have my traction devices on my shoes. I think the last time I wore these I was hiking in a glacier in Colorado, so let's see how they do in Alabama. And today I'm planning on doing a 7-mile walk, and I thought I would take you along with it. I'm coming up on the first big hill of my walk, and this hill I'm going to be going downhill. Doesn't look like anybody's driven on this road today. It's about 25 degrees. Really no wind blowing, so it's not bad. I'm a mile into my walk now. Warmed up a little. It feels great. We were supposed to get ice this morning, possibility of some power outages, but luckily everything that's failed so far has been sleet, and the trees are clear, nothing on the trees. So hopefully we can get through this storm without any power outage. More of the rolling hills on this hike. A little information on the hike. I try to walk 3 times a week. I've got a route that I take that I'm on now that comes out to 3.2 miles, about 300 feet of elevation gain. I do that 3 times a week. And then on every other Sunday, I have another route that I add to it, which gets me to 7 miles and about 500 feet of elevation. So that's going to be today's walk. I'm coming up on what I call hill number 2. It's a pretty steep hill, probably 75, maybe 80 yards long, pretty steep. On Thursdays, I jog up this hill, and then on Tuesdays, I jog up hill number 1, which was the first hill that I hiked down a few minutes ago. I'll record that one again when I'm going up it. I just reached the turnaround point on this route, and I was at 27 minutes. Typically I'm between 25 and 26, but I'm not going quite as fast today because I've got the extra distance plus this ice. I'm kind of not wanting to slip and fall. That's still not bad. I'm back to the uphill section here on what I call hill number 2, and I call it hill number 2 because it's the second biggest hill on this first part of the route. I'm almost 2.5 miles in, entering back on a little loop here that goes through the woods with a couple of pretty good hills. It's not uncommon to see deer back in this area, but this is my return trip on this loop, and I didn't see any the first time. Doesn't mean we can't see them this time. You've heard the expression, the gloves are off. The gloves are off. I'm coming up now on hill number 1, and it's number 1 because it's the longest and the steepest. pretty steep, and when you get up there where it looks like the top, it just keeps going. I'm at 3 miles now, almost up to where I turn left to go on my street, but today I'll continue straight and go another 2 miles out and 2 miles back to get me to 7 miles. I'm at 4.5 miles. This is an interesting looking house here. It has 5 chimneys. I'm just wondering if it used to be an old schoolhouse. I'm entering a downhill section here, going into a loop down by Cypress Creek. And I measured it before, it's about 1/4 mile downhill to the bottom of the loop, which means then it's 1/4 mile uphill coming back. But it feels nice out here. I just saw a few deer back a little ways. I tried to video it, but they may have been too far away to be able to see them. Going back uphill. This will probably be my last report from the walk. I'll give an update when I get back home because my batteries are almost dead. I made it home in just a little under 2 hours, so that's about 3.5 miles per hour. It was a nice walk. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.